Got some Turtle Beach. Oh my God, look at this thing. Straight up broken. USB monitor, it's scratched beyond belief and potentially broken. Everything's just stacked in this bin and it goes all the way down. So the stuff on the bottom just straight up crushed. In this video, we're going to check out a bin store near where I live. If you have never heard of what a bin store is, they go by other names like pallet liquidation stores, overstock stores, Amazon return stores. This one that I'm going to, they say they buy from Amazon, Target, Walmart, Home Depot. And most of these items that they're selling are usually like open box or returns, damaged items, or just things that never sold originally or out of season. I've seen on Reddit posts of people finding PC hardware gems at these stores. Like we're talking modern processors and graphics cards at huge discounts. So I want to check it out to see if I can get lucky. The only thing about this place I'm going to in particular is that they don't have the best reviews on both Google Maps and Yelp. They're averaging around 2.5 stars. So I'm not going to get my hopes up too much. Today is their restock day. They do a system where they restock on Fridays, and that's when the items are most expensive. And then with each passing day, the prices go down. Let's head out, and I'm gonna get there right at opening. So I hope restock day isn't super crazy crowded or has super long lines, but we'll see. All right. Surprisingly not super busy for a fresh restocking day. And the parking lot is not full at all. So they do have whole pallets. Here's a whole pallet of shoes. These are mostly for the resellers. Factory sealed Costco pallet. $1,200 for whatever the heck is in here. I can see like some ovens and what looks to be like Ninja ovens and air fryer oven combos, a bunch of those in there it looks like. So you'd have to like try to resell it. $575 for this pallet, but yeah, I'm not gonna buy a pallet. I am not trying to get into the business of reselling. Amazon and Target mixed clothing and shoes, $900. That seems like a huge gamble, reselling clothing and shoes. And here they got their mystery boxes, which are like mini pallets. So they got $14 boxes in the back there, $30 boxes right here. And then they're saying this is worth over $125. This is a Costco box for only $60. But I'm not a gambling person. So yeah, here's all the prices. Today is Friday, so it's basically $13 for the bin. Then it goes down $2, then $3. And then by Wednesday, everything's like $2 only, if it's not gone yet. The whole rim here. Looks more like a spare or like a donut rim though. Got some brake rotors. Bird painting. Oh, actually found a game. NHL 23. Not a ton of electronics in these bins. Power scrubber for bathroom cars, apparently. Your rims. I feel like it's very unlikely they put expensive electronics or PC parts in these bins, and you have to dig for them, because at the top of the pile, people would see it and get it already. But like, look, when you get down here, there's like this sharp metal brackets, and like, you know, there's just sharp metal everywhere. I'm not trying to cut myself and get some kind of infection. A printer. The condition this is in, this looks like what I would find at like Goodwill, but I mean, I think it's just beat up though, because it's in these bins and it's, you know, not packaged, and it kind of gets beaten up and roughened up. But I mean, it still has the peel on it. Like, it was brand new. I'm not going to peel it, but it still has the peel. And looking at the glass for the scanner, it looks untouched. I don't need a printer, but I mean, this is in the $13 bin. This thing's going for $100 40 bucks, 130 bucks. Best Buy, Staples. So yeah, I mean, this is like 90% off printer, but I'm not into inkjet printers. Once you go laser, you never go back. Here's an oven slash air fryer combo looking thing. This isn't 13 bucks though, like the bins say they are. This is marked as 20. Got some Turtle Beach. Oh my God, look at this thing. Straight up broken. Ear pad missing. I don't even know if this is worth the $13 that this bin charges. Motion activated security lights. This could actually be a decent deal. I put on the screen actually how much like Amazon or other stores have this for. Yeah, I could totally imagine this being like 20, 30 bucks online. Smoke alarm. This is actually a pretty good deal. We don't need a new smoke slash covered monoxide alarm. We actually just redid all of ours recently, but these are pretty expensive usually. Yeah, for 13 bucks, I imagine this, if you need them, and if you can find like a whole set so your house is matching, this would be a pretty good deal. Where's the PC hardware? Ooh, Scotch-Brite pads. This is something to wait for the Thursday when it's the cheapest, if this is still around. Just, you know, household goods. Some more headphones with, oh, okay, I mean, come on. This just looks like, this is even worse than Goodwill, I feel. You got an Epson printer here, Workforce Pro 4830. This is a pretty beefy printer. It must be inkjet then. Oh, there's paper in here already. This isn't even going for the bin price, this is for 20 bucks. But still could be a decent deal. It goes for like 140 brand new, and this looks to be, let me see the, yeah, pretty much. Aside from not being in the package, it's pretty much like brand new. Everything against this back wall is now bin priced. Dude, you can get whole couches and TV stands and like cabinets, this antique table for $13 today, and the price goes down throughout the week. Oh my God, is this like a canopy? I could use one of these for land, put it right outside the patio in the backyard for when it rains. I might actually pick this up. I have no idea how big this is. Let me see. I would have to buy a tarp for it, but this thing looks like it gets pretty big. Oh my God, is this the thing that I'm gonna pick up? Let me check the prices online first. I could probably buy a tarp for the top of it and bungee cord it for pretty cheap. Yeah, these things on Amazon are like 130. So 13 bucks would be like 90% off. I'm gonna consider this one. Got this Amazon safe, straight up broken. Maybe you can fix it though for only $13. Got a whole ass gourmet microwave. Oh, it's not a microwave. Oven. Okay. This was definitely a used, returned item. Seem like air fryers and ovens. There's tons of them in there, even though these are definitely not new. Makita tools. This one, I feel like for 13 bucks, this one would actually be a deal, I think. Oh man, we got a whole tire here. 13 bucks. Not gonna be able to mix and match 4 of them, but you can get a single tire here. Way less than what I think you would typically pay for. Yeah, this is like brand new. There's a ton of clothing. Yeah, tons of air fryers and like coffee machines and stuff like that. And then a bunch of the printers, tons of them. These are all inkjets though. Oh, look at this one. Got ink spilled all over the place. Had to bag it up. 99-cent bins. This is like pretty much exactly what it's worth. Dollar store stuff. Oh my God. Are these expired though? Because I love these. November 10th, 24. But that's just a guaranteed fresh, festive use by date. I'm pretty sure these things never expire with all the preservatives and other stuff they put into here. Yeah, it looks like everything is separated by like the value and worth. We are definitely not gonna find any PC hardware in the dollar bin section, but look at this. They got whole air filters And some DVDs. These air filters for sure are worth more than this. It's just if you have a need for them or not. This is all stuff that's like, I feel like worth more than 99 cents. If you have the exact need and like the exact specs or size for what is in your home. Here are heaters. We got shredders. 170 down to 92. I don't know what model this is specifically, a 1200C from Fellows. I'll put it on the screen if I can find it, what these go for, but it says 170 down to 93. So the stuff that's like actually valuable, they have the price about what they're worth. Oh, here's the box printers. How much are these going for? There's no prices on them, but they got these ones in the boxes compared to some of the other ones that were outside. Oh man, they have whole fridges here. Yeah, they got brand new fridges. How much is this thing? No price. Do not sit on the furniture. This is the steals and deals section. 1 for 25, 2 for 40. And we got a bunch of random stuff here. Straight up printers. Here's a Canon, where I'm guessing be a photo printer maybe. Just filling out the cartridges a little bit. But 25 bucks. Doesn't seem like too bad of a deal if it ends up working and you can clean it up. Yeah, tons of printers here. Oh my gosh. Printers. All of them seem to be inkjet. Oh, they're just like stacked on top of each other. Oh, okay, here we go. We got some laptop cooling pad. 25 bucks though? I don't know. Oh my god, this just straight up looks like it's broken, but you need a ring light. Oh man. Dude, everything's just stacked in this bin and it goes all the way down. So the stuff on the bottom just straight up crushed. Like, here's some headphones from Shure that it's straight up missing an ear pad. Yeah, and then down here it's just a bunch of headphones being crushed. Some more electronics. This one's a little more accessible. Tons of headphones. Some of them in working condition. What is this that got on my finger? What? All the stuff that I'm touching here. I'm gonna have to like sanitize when I get out. Yeah, I don't know if any of these are really worth 25 bucks. You can find whatever random generic headphones on Amazon for that much. Here's some Turtle Beach headphones, I'm guessing. Yeah, USB-C wireless. Maybe some of these ones could be better deals, but these are for sure used. Look at the ear pads. Got tons of headphones and what is in this bin? Just a bunch of, oh, this a USB monitor, if only it wasn't scratched beyond belief and potentially broken. And a ton more, got a massage gun, headphones. Oh, we got a whole sound bar in here. There's projectors in here. Don't see any power cords, but if you can find, oh, it's just a standard 2-prong power cord. Kind of beat up, but if you want a cheap projector, 25 bucks. HDMI, VGA, even has SD card. This doesn't seem like a horrible deal if you need a cheap projector. Shop vac, 25 bucks? This actually seems like a pretty good deal. Vacmaster Beast. Yeah, this thing's like over 200 bucks, brand new. I feel like you can't really do much to mess up a shop vac. Who cares if it's like dinged or damaged up? It's a shop vac. Random furniture back here and more projectors. So yeah, if you want projectors or printers or a shop vac, Christmas trees. Hello. Can you see that motherboard in the back there with the red box? Yep, that one right there. Can I see that one? Okay. Yep, got IO shield and everything. $70. How much is the tough one, the Z790 Pro Wi-Fi? Yeah, the one that, yeah, right there. Yeah.
Say 150.
150? Okay. I'm good with this one, thank you. Oh, this one is sealed. I wonder if people opened it and they like took something, like a smaller part out of there or something. Yeah, because it's so funny that exact motherboard over there has the exact same tears and rip marks, but I probably can't open it up to see what's inside, huh? Because you guys want to keep it sealed? Okay. Yeah, no problem. And this is all the computer stuff that you guys have right here?
Yep.
Okay. There's no like processors or bigger graphics cards than that one?
I wish.
Can I see that GT 710? Yeah. This is my first time here. How long have you guys been around?
4 years.
4 years. And have you been working here since the beginning? I somehow missed that you guys have been here. I like just looking for like good deals on stuff, so. And then how much would this one be? Because it doesn't have... 25 bucks for this one. I want to pick up something today, so let's see. And this one's just still basically brand new. Yep, sticker still on. I'll take this. No, thank you. All right, thank you very much. You too. How long did I spend in there? A little bit over an hour, and the parking lot on a fresh restock day is barren. I mean, I know people are like still at work and stuff like that, but still, you would think that for a store like this, if it had like good deals or a reputation of having good deals and stuff, there would be way more people there, like a line out the door and things like that, so. All right, so no luck today. I did walk out with this sad little GT 710, though I must say, this box is in like pristine condition. This even has a low profile bracket included, so for them slim office towers. And the graphics card inside is equally as pristine. It's untouched, untampered. I think by this point, how old is this thing now? I think 10, 11 years old since this first came out. I bought this mostly for the memes. This card and others of, you know, this tier, like the GT 210, 610, all the cards like this. They're like the laughing stock of the PC building community. These aren't really usable for anything aside from just getting like multi-monitor displays. But for gaming, yeah, good luck trying to actually play anything on this. Maybe you can play League of Legends, but you can also do that on integrated graphics. Surprisingly though, these still go for around 40 or 50 bucks on websites like Amazon and Newegg. Not that they're worth anywhere near that. You can get used stuff that are way more powerful for less. But at $25, I figured I can take the collector's angle with this. You know, perfect condition box, unused. One day this may be worth more than the $25 I paid for it. To someone out there. hopefully it can at least keep up with inflation until whenever that may be. But yeah, after going there today and then looking at some of the reviews, I can see why they're not rated that high. This place was definitely not up to par with other liquidation bin stores. Half of the thrill is showing up first thing on restock day, just like I did, to score some amazing deals. However, the owner has already gone through and pulled anything decent to sell separately at a much higher price. Exactly what I saw. Nothing in the bins is worth more than $12 first day price. I don't know if I would say that. I think some of the things that I did see in that area, I could imagine them being over the first day price. This person actually liked it, and this is a recent review a month ago. This store has treasures. I frequently shop thrift stores and this place is fantastic. It's low-key and relaxed. The products seem to come from salvage and liquidation sources, so just check out before you buy, duh. But they have crazy variety and they are pretty great quality. Like any thrift store, you gotta sift and dig. Definitely a hit or miss type of place. Mostly very cheap seasonal items, not worth the price. But I did find a cute top and board games for $3 each. Yeah, so like, I imagine most people going there aren't looking for like high, you know, price electronics or hardware and stuff. So like, if you're going for anything but electronics and like consoles and PCs and stuff, I'm sure you could find decent amount of stuff, but it is worth a visit if you're nearby, but I wouldn't recommend taking a drive just to go there. Yeah, like for me, it was like less than a 10-minute drive. It was really close to me. I would probably be way more upset if I took like an hour drive to only go home with a $25 GT710. I found several good things at this store. However, the mystery box was a total scam. I mean, if the owner is already sifting through stuff, what makes you think he's gonna put anything valuable in the mystery boxes? So they bought the Costco labeled box, which I did see there. The only Costco thing in there was a pack of 5 white towels, every one of which was damaged and stained. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to buy any of those mystery boxes, especially since some of them went really expensive. It used to be an interesting place. Now the owner sells all interesting stuff in a separate section at higher price, and bins have just garbage that does not cost $2. I mean, I went on the most expensive day. I'm kind of curious what it would look like going on the Wednesday when the bins have just $2 left. Since most merch is in large cardboard boxes that everyone has to dig through, most everything is in bad shape. Yup, I saw exactly that. Very disorganized, many duplicate items in bins, not a lot of variety. Was there on $7 day and very few items were of that value. Many food items were outdated, some packaging questionable. Items of any value were in a separate half of the store marked at a much higher price. Will not shop there again. So yeah, it looks like a lot of people aren't happy with this place. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments below. Have you ever been to a liquidation store like this before to hunt for either PC hardware or PC peripherals? And if so, have you ever had any luck finding anything? Yeah, the one near me that we just went to, they blatantly separate anything remotely valuable and individually price them, as you saw. Though there were some decent finds in the bin area, as well as in like the $25 and even like the air filters in the dollar section. I just didn't need any of those things in particular. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and experiences regarding places like this down in the comments below. I want to thank you all as always for watching and for continuing to support the channel. Big thanks to the channel members as always for their above and beyond support. Be safe out there, and I'll see y'all down in the comments as well as next stream and or video. Bye. I'm interested in it if she's not gonna buy. Yeah, the frame, yeah. Yeah. Okay, awesome. I actually went back there and tried to find it. I was like, what day did this get bought? And then walking to the front, I didn't realize you had it. Okay, yeah.
Good. I just don't need it anymore. So.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll take this one.
Alright, like receipt.
No, thank you. Thank you very much. You too. Wow, I just lucked out. The lady had it basically ready to buy, but then she changed her mind. And here we go. $6 bin item.